Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening. How's everybody doing out there? Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Let's see, is the market going to run up there and fill the gaps or what? Oh boy, oh boy. And I do need to see something real quick. Let's see. That. Do that up. That and that. There we go. So here at 8 o'clock right now, the market's ABK. What's up? What's up? We have Nikkei just opened up. The process of opening up, trying to gap up. Kospi, it looks like it's going to gap up as well. Now that ES and NASDAQ, we're up here at these deviation bands. Right up there. Good selling opportunities right up in those bands. Same with the ES. I did not take a sell yet. I'm still looking for opportunities to go long towards the, the gap fill. Yeah, morning. Hey, Eric, what's up? So we'll see. Can we get some movement up? Getting to do is it. Right now we have all four indices, in the green. Man, it's like I hit the stream button, I start getting the hiccups. Yeah, I do. I look at head and shoulders and stuff. Head and shoulders, double bottoms. We're talking about one today. This morning on the stream. We talked about bottom one, bottom two, and if we look, the completion of that pattern was all the way up here at 29,772. We talked about that this morning on the stream. Came right there, smashed it. Easy peasy. So now what I will say is if I trade a head and shoulders pattern, it probably isn't going to work out. I don't know what it is. If I look at head and shoulders pattern after the fact, or I don't trade it, hey, it'll work out. If I trade it, every one of them fails. Or at least that's the way it feels. It's probably not every one, but it certainly does feel like they have it out for me. Those pesky little head and shoulders. So, and if we look at the gap fill over here on the NASDAQ, I gotta zoom this back here a little bit. Gap fill is going to be right up here at 30,068.5. On the S&P 500, we have the gap fill right up here at 76.26. I'm still favoring trades up towards that area. Market's already kind of got away from me a little bit this evening in terms of my micro trade. I don't know that this is the location for me for the micro trade tonight. I need to see more of a pullback. Then I can engage those micros. Also want to see, do we stay green over here on the Nikkei? And look, Nikkei is up 509. Kospi, wow, Kospi's up 6%. It's up 423 points. Hey, String Bean, good morning. And when we look at this is what we have hitting the tape tomorrow. Tomorrow. ASML before the bell tomorrow. And we look at the expected movers. It's expected to move plus or minus 9%. One of the biggest expected movers of the week, looking at the what the options market is pricing in. So, hey, TF, good evening. So let's see. This is day 2 of 3 streams. I didn't really think about doing 3 streams over the weekend when I was thinking about the content I was going to put out this week. So kind of funny. Bitcoin's only up 8 points right now. Look at crude oil. Where's crude oil at? Yeah, crude oil is not doing a whole lot here. Not doing a whole lot. And we look at the economic calendar. Let's go look for tonight, Tuesday night. What do we have? Shows all low impact. So there's some China news at 9:30 and 10, but should be low impact. We'll see. We will see. So didn't have too bad of an afternoon and morning session this morning. I struggled a little bit. I was green from last night and then almost went red, got back up a little bit, and then I went red on the morning. Then I was able to get it back to new session highs before had to leave and run some errands. So that was not the morning I was hoping for. I was hoping to really get a nice little jump out of the gate and get it going. It just didn't work that way. So, but it is what it is. So now I got to be patient. Can we get a little bit of a pullback, and then I'm going to look for a buying opportunity. So again, I'm waiting for the NASDAQ to bleed off some of this momentum, and then maybe if we come down enough, I'll look to start engaging those micros for an overnight trade. Then we can check in tomorrow. If we don't hit target tonight, tomorrow in the morning on the live stream, we'll see how those trades ended up doing. I do like it for a possible. Had an okay day, yeah. Hey, it's better than a bad day. I'll take an okay day over a bad day any day of the week. So, all right, there we go. Big push tonight up on the ES. Maybe. I want to keep an eye on any Iran news and such. Trump says U.S. will hit Iran again tomorrow night. Says next week they'll target power plants and bridges and will ultimately hit energy targets. Okay. So, hey Jesse, what's up? What's up? Yeah, early stream. Hey Jesse, any more trades after I talked to you this afternoon? Or did you leave it? Did you leave good be good? So Jesse passed some Lucid accounts today and turned them into a funded account and traded it a little bit. So, hey Neo, what's up? Hey Neo, hopefully tonight no problems with Rhythmic. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So I'm not really looking to participate in the short. As we're coming down, I'm going to look for another long to go up. Oh, nice. Hey, 435 and stop. Nice. A little self-discipline, self-control. I like it, Jesse. I likes it. Now, if I look on the NASDAQ for liquidity, I really don't see anything sticking out to me. If I'm looking for major liquidity on the NASDAQ, I don't see it. Like, I don't see anything glaring at me. We have some way down here. That's at 29,521 and 29,480. That's a ways down there. I don't really want to see us get down there if I'm going to be longing for that gap to be filled. And if we look around on the ES, what do we have over here? Any majors? There's a liquidity. Way down here, we have a little bit. 75.34. We have a little bit up here at 7,700, but not really in the camp thinking that's going to get hit tonight. So, unfortunately, yeah, we didn't come down enough yet. After last night's debacle, yeah, you still had a good comeback there, Jesse. You had a great comeback. Ooh. All right, I think I'm going to smack it. I want to see a little bit more of a pullback, but I went ahead and smacked that one M&Q contract. And I'm not looking to get out of this tonight. I am going to set my target. I'm going to look for this towards that gap fill. So I said the gap fill is 30,000. What was that? 30,068. Probably front run that a little bit. I'll probably look to get out, I don't know, somewhere around 40 or so. I'm actually gonna put my target in. Then I'll stage some other orders down a little bit lower, just in case. So let me get that situated. All right. Hey, Leo, what's up? What's up? So here's that micro trade. All right, this is going to be for the whole overnight. I'm going to let it ride. Let it ride. We'll see if that trade does hit. It'll be good for a couple $100. That's assuming I don't get any more ads on. I will stage an order to add just in case I'm not on here or I'm asleep and we dip down real bad. I'll get a chance to add to that. Hey, Bob, what's up? Good evening. No, it's a long. Lobster Dad's a long. Looking for that gap to be filled up here. Look for the market to come up here towards the gap. I'm front running the gap fill. Again, I was talking about that same theme all day on the streams. Gap fill, gap fill, gap fill. We're getting later in the week. And the rule behind that is the gaps on Sunday typically will get filled before 5 o'clock on 5 o'clock close on Thursday. So we're coming up on the high of the day right now. You can see it right there. I might take a swing at that. For a little push. Whenever I can see the high of the day in my line of sight, I do like it. I'm going to front run that high of the day. You see my target's just front running the high of the day. So, it's going to come down and get me really quick. That's awesome. That's not what I want to do. I don't want it to come get me. We do have a gap fill on the MES as well. Hey, Spaces. I'm glad you're finding value in it. That's what it's all about. Max range 30,658. 28,803. Here, let's go. Come on. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Not gonna be greedy. Greedy become the needy. So let's just let's try not to become the needy. So I likes it. Very good. So we'll see if it's going to go ahead and push up, and that's fine. If it wants to push up higher, I'm fine with that. But I want to make sure that it's not going to just go whoop back down and get me for a loss. I've been taking too many of those trades recently. So I do think we're going to have to punch through this high if we're going to fill the gap. Now that micro trade I put on, I'm already up $59 on that one contract. So should be a couple $100 trade if it does hit target. And I wouldn't mind if it hits target while I'm sleeping tonight. I'm leaving that trade on overnight. That's intended to be an overnight trade. If it hits it before I go to bed, hey, that's fantastic. But I'm not really planning on it hitting before that time. So we'll see. 535 for the day. Oh, Leo, good job. 535. Nice. It's always nice when we have good days. We just find a way never to have a bad day, a bad trading day. I'll tell you what, the bad trading days will wear you out. Yeah, I'm going to leave it in the oven. Let it cook. Mike, I'm front running that. So look, I'm trying to front run this right here, right there. So the closing price is 68.5. Yeah. The gap fill is 68.5. I'm front running this 68.5. So all I'm trying to do is front run that gap fill. Just in case we come a little bit, you know, we come close to it and then we turn back down. You know, I don't want to be, you know, fighting over scraps. You see this wick right here on Sunday night looked like we're going to come up towards and fill the gap. We made it to 41, then smack right back down. Yeah, tired of losing. Yeah, Leo, losing is not fun. It's not. But most of the failure that people have is one, oversizing, and two, thinking that every price candle on the chart is a trading opportunity. It's not. It's about being patient. Sometimes I'm better at that than others. You know, I'm definitely not perfect. I make plenty of mistakes, but I do try to consistently get better. But the stream has helped me out with my stop loss game quite a bit. So if you guys were on that New York session stream a while back, you know, you guys know I lost like $4 grand a couple years ago. Since then, I said, no more. I'm moving the stop losses. It wasn't even the money. It was just doing all the wrong things in front of people kind of sucked. I guess that was enough pain for me to say I'm not doing that no more. So, yeah, trading can be very fun. So if you're not mentally in a good place, trading is not the game to play. It'll play some it'll play some games with you. So, which is unfortunate. So hopefully we just get this NASDAQ to go ahead and squeeze on up. Again, right there, we did end up making a new session high. So I could have held it to the target. I was front running that previous high right here, but again, I'm fine. I'm going to take it. I'm going to try to take the money when I have it, especially in Asia. Asia tends to be a little bit slower. If you've been insane all your life, hey, it might counterbalance it. Just like they say, some of those medications you can take. If a normal person takes it, it jacks them all up, makes them all amped up. If you have ADD, it calms them down. So it might counterbalance. Yeah, hey, and the sooner you can realize that a small loss, just because you lose on a trade doesn't mean you did anything wrong. You can do everything right. Everything can line up perfectly. It just doesn't work out. You know, no trading strategy or trade setup is going to be 100%, accurate. And you're going to have losses in any trading strategy. Now, if we can find the way to not have losses, that'd be great, but it's not a reality. Reality is there will always be losses. So the quicker you can rip that Band-Aid off, take the loss while it's small, the easier it is to overcome it. As the loss gets bigger, it's gonna take more to get that back. And if you're already in a losing mindset at that point, it's tough. It's tough. Yep. I get stopped out quite a bit because I haven't been wanting to expand my stop loss, which I probably should in the current market volatility, but not willing to do it. And if you really want a good cue on, hey, do you have good risk management or not? Ask yourself this question. Do you normally blow up a prop account that has all the drawdown in one day? If you do, you don't have good risk management. Now, not say like every now and then that happens, because we're gonna have those days. But if a majority of your accounts blow up when you have all the drawdown in one day, it's poor risk management. Yeah, respecting the stops. And again, the stream, I owe it to the stream to help me with the stop loss, which is kind of funny because I was always concerned, streaming, am I going to trade worse? Is, people yapping back and forth going to affect me? And, I really can't afford that to happen. And thankfully, that has not been the case. The streams actually helped me out. So, hey, and Jesse, hey, Jesse, you want to give him a little hint at what caused you to be able to get back in the green after a pretty bad little drawdown period that you wanted to fight me on? I was trying to help you. Hey, Eric. So here's the funny part. So at work, it was kind of funny. So my friend at work, we started trading I started trading a week before he did. And so my toolbox was here. So I'm facing this way. His toolbox would face right against the back of mine. So we could talk over, you know, if he'd have a laptop, I have a laptop, whatever. And it's kind of funny because if we saw the same thing, we said, oh, here's a good setup. And we both thought it was a good setup and we got in, it didn't work. It was to the point to where if I'm getting ready to get in a trade and he even walked around the toolbox, hey, you getting in a trade? Whew, I shut the laptop, said, no, I'm not getting anything. So I'm like, man, if he sees my trade, it's not going to work. Had nothing to do with him. But if a trade is that obvious, it's probably a trap. It's probably just a trickery. So, all right, go ahead, ripping back up a little bit more. Let's get it. Yeah, focus on winning. Yeah. Hey, Raj, in all reality, the thing that traders don't want to focus on is losing. You need to focus on losing. Become a better loser. Lose quicker. The quicker you can say, hey, I'm wrong, pull the Band-Aid off, the quicker you can, get into that next winning trade. But it's hard. Nobody wants to lose. All right. Nobody wants to lose, regardless if people are watching or not watching. As humans, we don't want to lose, but sometimes that's what it takes. So I have plenty of losing trades all the time on stream. You think I want to take a losing trade? I don't. But I'm pretty good about taking my stop loss and moving on. And that, again, is thank you to those of you that have been supporting me on the stream throughout the years. I owe that to you guys. So. Yeah, once it's out of control, it's like, uh-oh. Because look, here's how it starts. At least this is how it started for me, right? You're in a trade like, I know I'm long. Let me just move the stop a little bit. Starts coming down. Let's just say this is our stop. Let me move it a little bit more. We're getting kind of close here. It's going to hit me. All right, let me move it again because it's definitely going to bounce here. Oh, crap. It's about to hit my stop loss. All right. I'm just going to watch it now. I'm just going to watch it. And then it starts coming down. You're like, I can't take that big of a loss. I can't take that big of a loss. So what we do? Oh, let me add some contracts to this real quick and pile on to a horrible situation. And the bad part is a lot of times that may work out, but when it doesn't, poof, count is gone. On Lucid Flex 50K, if I request max payout of 2K, so hit my account as 2K. No, so if you request a payout of 2K, you'll get 90% of it. So it'll be $1,800. And it's crazy. Like, I remember a long time ago, I watched, like, I was pretty good with always using my stop loss. Then one of my friends showed me this guy that trades or whatever, and he's trading, and he had some kind of trade room or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. I don't know if it was on YouTube in the infancy stages. I don't remember really where it was at, or if he was recording the private. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm watching this guy trade, and the guy never had a stop loss. Said, no, you work out of your trade. I never had a stop loss. I watched the guy win, day in, day out. Hey, let me try that. Boom. Wow, look at my win-loss ratio. It's so high up here. My win-loss ratio through the roof. Yeah, but that's the wrong metric to watch. And it works until it doesn't. When it doesn't, poof, the count is gone. This is before prop firm days. I'm talking about live account experiments. So craziness. Yeah, it's crazy. And you even know, hey, next time I'm not going to ever do that again. But because it's worked in the past, we tend to do it again. Our body will naturally do what we think has worked in the past, regardless if that's the truth or not. Yeah, and I really think that if you're looking at evals where you can pass in one day, I really think that promotes bad behavior, because what we want to do, we want to pass in one day. Well, how many good trade setups are really in a day? And as we get closer, what are we going to do? We're going to try to force it to get to that finish line, and then poof, gone. So, AMP, what's up? So it just becomes a problem. And with the prop firms, I'm a big fan of, prop firm or not. I've told this story. I know I'm going to bore some of you guys to death. I've told this story 1,000,001 times. But prop firms, they make us, we have to hit a certain target to pass. All right, pass the evaluation. Then we have to hit a certain target to request a payout. And here's part of the problem with that. We can then find ourselves in a position where we're focusing on the outcome and not the trade setup in front of us. Ooh, I got to make X amount. First day I quit my job. I had to make $400 per day to pay the bills, keep the lights on. Day one. After lunch, I'm up 360, 370, something like that. Well, guess what? I got a doctor's appointment around 4 o'clock, 4:30. So I'm not going to be there right when the market closes. I got to get $400. I'm up 360, 370. So I'm not far off of that. What I do, I start getting in a trade. DCA, 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 DCA. Walk away minus $900 and something on day number one. And why was that? Because I had a stupid target in my head. I have to make X amount per day. And the funny part is I still hit the target that week. I think that week I made $2,500 with losing $900 on day number one. So if you think about that, look how much I actually hurt my P&L for the week. If I made $2,500, we'll just do this real quick. 360. Oops, it's not 360. Well, I think I was up 370, but we'll go with 360. All right, plus it was 9 something. We'll just do 900. That's $1,260. Add that to $2,500. So I could have made roughly $3,700 versus $2,500 for the week by just stopping. Hey, all I had to do was not chase some imaginary target. In all reality, I just had to make whatever the target was by the end of the month, not each individual day. And on some of these challenges, we say, oh, 5 days. Okay, I got to make this much money each day and I'll pass. Hey, just trade it. You'll pass when you pass. I think you'll find a lot more success in doing that. That's harder said. It's harder to do than it is to talk about, but because we want the rewards right now. So is what it is. So I'm hoping this NASDAQ will just keep on grinding up tonight, because that would be a nice. Actually, I'm going to look this up. Here's a good way to make sure I lose money. Let me map out real quick. Roughly how many points this trade's going to be. I'm going to make, if it hits target, roughly 169 points with one micro. 169 times 2. That'd be about $338 trade with one micro if it hits. Yeah, see, hey, so Eric, so here's a problem I have with that. I'm not good at that. Is, one of my weaknesses is stopping when I'm down. I know it's better to do, but in my mind, because I've ran my stats and I know what my stats are, I know I'm going to have so many losing trades in a row. And I feel like if I stop on a losing note, I stop before I can get back on that win streak. Just like I know if I have too many winning trades in a row, we got a series of losses about to come up as well. So it's kind of funny how that works out. Kind of funny. No, hey, even when I'm not streaming, Eric, if I'm not streaming and I get down, I can keep trading. Now on the stream, I do tend to trade a little bit more because I'm on stream, but that has nothing to do about when I'm down. So if I wasn't streaming, once I'm up a comfortable amount for the day, I'll just stop and do whatever else I want to do. But if I'm on the stream, I'm talking about the market. Next thing I know, I talk myself into a trade. It's like, how many times have you guys heard me say, yeah, I'm probably not going to take this, but look, we have this pattern here. Oh, I'm going to get in. Boom. I talk myself into it. Can't tell you how many times other traders have called me. Hey, what are you doing? I was like, nothing. I'm just watching this video, whatever. Well, why don't you look at this chart? Nah, I don't want to. I'm not trading. Oh, you don't have your charts up? No, I got my charts up. I'm not looking for a trade. Well, just look at it for me. What do you think? I start looking at it. Next thing I know, I'm in a trade. I'm like, God, dog it. I didn't want to trade no more. Because I start looking at something like, ooh, that is a good opportunity. Look, I had that pattern right there. Bam. And sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. But the more you're looking at something and talking about it, the more likely you are to, start participating in it. Jesse loses every time you watch the stream. Nah, Jesse don't always lose. Jesse just passed a Lucid account today, got it funded, and traded it in the funded account today, made money. Jesse's trade last night made money. So, yeah, be realistic too. So, I can't tell you how many people I talk to, and they look at some of these numbers that people put up on videos. Oh, I made X amount of hundreds of thousands of dollars in one day. I should be able to make that. Okay. I don't disagree that it'd be nice for you to make that. But how do you know what they even put up was real? So. Yeah, Jesse did blow up an account last night. Who hasn't blown up a prop account though? I'm sure that if you traded prop accounts, you'd blow one up too. Point being. Yeah, look, Raj's been trading longer than I have. Yeah, hey Raj, so I talked to a guy not too long ago. He goes, "Hey, what do you think about this? I have $5,000. I want to put it in my live brokerage account." Yeah, that's smart. I don't disagree with that. But I want to start trading the NQ. I was like, "Oh, what's your strategy for the NQ?" Well, I trade 3 contracts. I'm like, 3 contracts. There goes $3,000 of that 5,000 just in margin. So you got $2,000 drawdown trading 3 contracts. I said, you're probably going to be upset. The market's going to hurt your feelings. No, I think I can do it. I said, hey, I wish you the best of luck, hopefully. But I said, you might want to, test this a little bit more. But, and a lot of people only want to focus on the good. Hey, I'm going to make X amount per day. Look at this setup. It makes this much. Well, what about when you're wrong? Focus on when you're wrong. If you fix when you're wrong and you can minimize that aspect, hey, the profits will take care of themselves. Oh, man. Got clapped. Ah, it stinks. 70 to 100K. I agree with that, Raj. Raj, I still don't know about the word safe, though. I don't think any money is safe in the market. Every time someone says safe or guaranteed, I'm like, ah. The market will show you what safe is here in a minute. Put that money in, and then when the market snatches it so quick, you're like, oh, I thought it was safe. What happened? Yeah, refusing to take losses because we don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. You know how tempting it is when I'm in a trade? I'm like, let me just move my stop down. I don't do it though. I don't do it no more. That one bad day, I felt like enough of a piece of crap that I didn't want to do it no more. And it wasn't even the dollar amount that I lost. So I've had bigger losing days than that. But it was on a Friday too. It was on a Friday, and man, I was in that trade all friggin' day. Just eating my lunch all day in that trade. Move my stop, cancel my stop. Then I'll come back. No, it never came back. This afternoon I took probably 5 to 7 trades in the afternoon stream. I know I shot 50% for a while. Then my win loss was around 60%, and I can't remember what it finished out at. So I made a little bit this afternoon. Afternoon session I feel like went better than the morning session. Yeah. Yeah, Tom, I hate having down Fridays. And it wasn't just that I was down, but the way in which I was down too. It was bad. All bad. All right, we're trying to pull back here a little bit. If the ES can get back to the VWAP, I may be interested right here. If we get down to VWAP, then we can start to firm up. I may be interested in trying to play that back up and out. But I want to wait and see, can the ES get down there? Yeah, hey Raj, I do feel like when you have to make the money, that money just runs away from you. Like if you have to make $100, it's gonna be the hardest $100 for you to ever make. If $100 don't mean that much to you, you'll be able to make $100 like nothing. Yeah, we could. Let's go see. We swept the. Yeah, I don't know. Did we sweep it? 921. Yeah, we did. Yeah, so we got above it. We're coming back down. That's not bullish. What about on the ES? ES did not sweep the CPI high yet. Pretty decent little pullback. What's oil doing? Oil's above 80. Let's just see if oil's moving with this little pullback. Oh, hey, Kid Poker. That's great. That is awesome. Yeah, oil, look, oil's on the move up right now, too. Hey, my first account with my funded futures. I hit the daily loss limit on day 1, passed the account on day 2. You know, as much as we hate a daily loss limit, sometimes it's good. It stops you from blowing the account in one day. So it's a forced mechanism to, you know, put some brakes on us, cause us to slow down a bit. Now, I also want to look at where do I want to add to this M&Q. Now, right now, I'm still up on the M&Q, but where do I want to add to this trade at? I want to stage that order out there tonight. They're definitely selling this a little bit. I'm not going to put it on yet. We'll do it before the stream ends. But I might look around 780, then down here at the P point. Then put all the targets back up where they're at. So if we get a dip down overnight and then it rips, won't be too shabby. Short term, we are starting to get oversold, and we are below the lower regression channel. So we can get a trade detector bubble. That put icing on the cake. Yeah, waiting to see if it comes back to VWAP. It might, Bob. If we get a trade detector bubble down here, I would smack it. Let's see if the ES has one yet. ES does not. In the ES, the regression channel is already sloping downward. See if I can get a little pop. Just looking for a little scalp back towards that 50 EMA. Green equals being short-term oversold. It's going to get a little bouncy bounce back up. It's probably going to take out the low again. Dang it. Hopefully not, though. Nice. Just passed TPT 25K account. Good job, Dan. Nice. Want a little bit more than that. Oh, just a little bit more. Please. Pretty please. I'm going to close it. Closed it. Thank you very much. Another successful little scalp. Again, just playing off this oversold area down here, and look as we're coming down. Look at the delta. All right, we had the big delta right down here on this red. We continue to push lower, and look, the delta got less and less. At a time when we're oversold, because we know that by the green background on the chart. So yes, I could have got more on it, but that's cool. I don't really care about getting the whole move. Just try to get my little piece and run. Let's see. Just looking to see if I see any. No, not really. Just looking to see if I see any news. Now, hey, Kid Poker, you can download the Delta Indicator for free, but you can only use it if you pay for the order flow package, or lifetime license to Ninja, or if you trade with a prop firm that has Ninja Trader prop, like Lucid, Tradeify, or Take Profit Trader. And if you want to see the download link, it comes right from the NinjaTrader ecosystem. Nightbot right there just posted the link. So let's see. So if you look right there, I'll take you to this page right there. You can just simply download it. So. No, Neil, I'm not going long yet. I went long right here off the low. Got that scalp off the low. I'm already long one M&Q. I have not added. I'm looking to add to it maybe around 780 and down towards that P point. Yeah, it worked tonight. Lower high should trigger more selling. Well, hey, yeah, hey, Raj, we got a little lower high right here. Here's a high, lower high, boom. Hopefully we can just run up and take out that high right there. No, if we can hurry up and fill the gap from Sunday night and get that monkey off my back and quit worrying about it, it'll make my trading a lot easier because we'll have that one target out of the way. So that'd be very nice. Hey, Raj, you think PPI is going to get us to go down or up tomorrow? Actually, let's do a poll for that. I want to do a poll. Let's see what everybody thinks. All right, will PPI pop or drop stocks tomorrow? What do you guys think? I just put the poll in the chat. Oh, Lucid Pro, you can Lobster Dad, you can get a payout, not a payout. You can pass in one day. I currently have the flex accounts with Lucid, but I had that before the current sale. So, yeah, IBM got smoked today. What was the final total on the day on IBM? Down 25.21%. So, well, CPI initially we popped. This morning on CPI we ripped. And the market did give back quite a bit of it. Here's that CPI pop right here. Right there. So if you look, when the CPI came out, we initially spiked up about 153 points. On the S&P 500, we spiked up about 33 points. So decent. Those tacos in street tweet. Hey, he might send it too. All right, short term is starting to get oversold again. Below the regression channel. Oh boy. Do I dare tempt my fate once again? Yeah. It is better not to have a bias, but man, it's kind of hard sometimes. If you guys haven't yet, don't forget to smash that lucky like button. I'm looking for a little counter trend pop back up. Dow and Russell are red. Crude oil might be on the move. I'll pull that up here in a minute. There we go. Quick little scalp. There we go. CL movement. Yeah, CL's up here near the session highs of the day. Hey, white boy, what's up? What's up? Yeah. Neo says longing. All right. And Neo, I just took a little long scalp. It was small. Not a very big one. Very, very tiny. So I do want to go check real quick. How are the... Dang it. So Nikkei had a big pop up. Trying to come down, maybe fill that gap. What about Kospi? Kospi, big gap up 6.46% still. And if we look, hey, Bob, we did get the VWAP touch. Again, we talked about it up here. Good location for a sell back down. I said I was not going to participate in the sell down. Now the question is, do we bounce off the VWAP area? Yes, overthrew VWAP a little bit. Almost down by the first band. Really like the second or third band area for potential trades. Got out of 3 micros. Nice. Nice. So let's see. Hey, Bob, did you short it down there? Were you short down to that VWAP? Nice. Good job on that, Bob. Now the question is, do we bounce back up or not? I'd feel a little bit better about this if oil was coming down. Oh, hey, Bob, when I first looked, I thought I said 871. When I looked at the chat out of the corner of my eye. Oh, Paul says report card submitted. Let's go look. Oh, nice. Hey, so Paul is in a PA account too. Make sure we don't have any account number shown. Yeah, here's Paul's report card. Let's get it. 11 hundo tonight. It is a PA account, but I chopped off the PA account number so you guys can't see it. So nice. Very good. One more trade. Hey, Bob, are you looking to go long or short? What would be your ideal setup, long or short? 1 TP. Nice. Good job, Neo. Oh, nice. 425. Hey, good job. Long. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Bob. As long as we have that gap up there, I'm still kind of favoring that gap to be filled. NQ contract killer. Hey, what's up? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Really, I'm hoping I can get more than just this one micro contract on for the trade I plan to hold overnight. And then tomorrow morning I'll stream. I'll show you guys how it played out. Good, bad, and different. What we're going to do to it. And if I'm still in it in the morning when we start the stream at 8 o'clock, we'll see where. Oh, I got to charge my e-foil. Son of a beep. I forgot to put it on the charger. Yeah, I gotta get that charged up. That's all right, though. Yeah, mostly, but not all the way filled. Look, gap's not truly filled. Look, on Sunday night, the NASDAQ ran up and tried to fill it, but we only made it to 30,041. The gap being filled would be 30,068. Now on the ES, it's even worse. Look, on the ES, we only made it to right here, which would have been a price point of 76.15 and a quarter. And the gap fill is at 76.26. So I'm still looking for that gap to be filled. Now, after Thursday, I'm not going to be as concerned about looking for that gap to be filled. If we have not filled the gap by Thursday's close at 5 p.m., I'm no longer going to be looking for that. You don't look at the ES at all? Oh, I like the ES. The ES was the first futures contract I ever traded. I probably have more trades overall in the S&P than any other contract. The ES handles I feel like the ES trades order flow a little bit better than the NASDAQ too. Reacts better to it. Easier to read the order flow. Oh yeah, hey Bob, if we get down below the second deviation band, I'll be a good buy too. I agree. Darn hiccups again. SPY options. I traded a lot of SPX, Russell options, a lot. Russell and SPX options, RUT and SPX. Traded a lot of those over the years. Doing vertical spreads, aka credit spreads. So yeah, I missed along at VWAP. Yeah, me too. I took a couple of scalps on the way down in some of these oversold areas, the green highlighted areas, but I'm trying to be careful. I want an easy night tonight, which, you know, maybe it will be, maybe it won't. Then hopefully tomorrow morning I can have an easier day than I had this morning. It's going up, yeah. Oh, nice. Switch to the MNQ does move a lot more, but you got to remember that that movement cuts both ways. When you're right, hey, it's great, you make more money, but when you're wrong, you know, you have the potential to lose more money as well. You didn't touch your funded this morning at all? Yeah, M2K has some decent moves. I used to have a trade setup I liked pretty good on the Russell. It was only good for the first 10 minutes. Trade setup would only happen the first 10 minutes of the day. My problem is I couldn't hold it all the way out to where I should. I was always jumping out of it early. Nice. Yeah, hey Tom, I got my 5 Tradify accounts at payout eligibility right now, but I'm trying to build a little bit more. I want a bigger payout from it, so I'm trying to build it up a little bit more before requesting the payout, because I want to make sure I have all the drawdown when I request my payout too, so I'm not hurting how much drawdown I have. Yeah, jump out of winner so fast. Yeah, that's bad too. In our minds, like, woo, got a winner. It's not good, because if you're not maximizing the winners, but you're taking a full loss on the losing trades, recipe for disaster. And we all, I mean, maybe not all of us do it, but that is, you know, a lot of traders do that. But I'm guilty of it myself, for sure. But yep. Hey, so I blew up my Lucid accounts. I had them at payout. I was like, nah, I want to get more. So when I request a payout, I have all the drawdown. It was right when I started not trading so well. I went on a little 2-month struggling path with the markets. 2-3 months, 2.5. I don't know. It was a hot minute. I ended up blowing them up like an idiot. Hey, I had them at payout for over a month. I didn't take it. But I make money one day, lose money. Make money. I was starting to not trade so good, and I should have taken the payout. I should have. Did not. So, oh well. Too bad, too sad. Yeah, you can blow it quick. It's kind of funny that the money that takes so long to build up, poof, just like that, gone. It's amazing how that happens, but yeah, hey, Raj, that's a fact. The reason we jump out early is because fear of losing. You know, fear is a much greater emotion than greed. So yeah, humans are made for survival, right? Survival of the fittest. So you have survival instincts. So you have it. I gotta take it. I gotta take it. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. Gotta eat. Not knowing that, hey, if you just wait a little bit longer, you might be able to get more. Or if you wait too long, you go bye-bye. Trading is not an easy way to make money. It's easy in the sense of clicking a mouse, but what goes on between your left ear and your right ear, you know, all this headspace, tough. If you guys haven't yet, don't forget it's not too late to smash that lucky like button. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes tonight or more. We're at 56 right now. So we need about 44 more likes. Yeah, daily payouts is really good. Because as you're winning and you're paying yourself, you know, you get that good feeling. It's just easier to do. Give us some hope. Hey, Robert, just throw a dart, close your eyes, and hope it works out. I mean, what could go wrong? All right, Neil, I'm front running that gap. I'm trying to get out at around 36, 30,036 ish. So the gap fills at, so I'm front running it by quite a bit. That gap fills all the way up here at 68. So I'm front running it by about 32 points ish. I'd love just to see it just right up there. And I want more on it, but right now I only have one contract on that. So we can see it right here. That one micro is up 106 at the moment. Just gonna hold it. Hold it. Hurry up and wait. Yeah, I copy trade all my funded accounts. So, 2. Let's get it. Wall of orders at 950. Yeah, we got a little bit at 950. A little bit up here, 52 contracts. Then above that, we got 39 contracts at 30,000. It's not a whole lot. Hey, and if we want to go up there and hit my target before we're off stream tonight, I won't be upset either. I'll gladly take the 300 and whatever dollars out of that one micro. I'll be fine with that. No harm, no foul. Let's get it. No, I don't have any on the ES or MES at the moment. I was thinking about getting one on the ES, or MES, but I just haven't placed any yet. And if we end up just keep running up, I probably won't get one in the ES. And I'm fine with that. ES just teasing tonight. I see if we're going to come all the way back down to the lower regression channel, or maybe even break it a little bit. We do come screaming down here and we get oversold. I may look for a little scalp back long. You look over here on the 5-minute chart. Look what we have right up here. We map it out. Candle wick, candle body. Top one. Top two. We break the neckline. We have a nice juicy target to the downside. And that would be all the way down here at 743. I wouldn't be upset with that either. Yeah, new 1 hour. Hey, oil has pulled back here a little bit. So if we look at crude oil real quick. Crude oil is pulling back. Nikkei is still working on trying to fill the gap. Kospi's still up here pretty decent though. Got 20 points. Nice. Hey, good job on that, Raj. All right, short term, you start seeing with green, but look where we are in the regression channel. Even though we're short term oversold on the Renko, I like to see us closer towards the zero line or the lower regression channel or below it. Then have this same oversold area come into play. Really hate with the new update, the candles don't match the price sometimes. Hate that. We're still smacking it down here. Hey, if we come down enough, I may get lucky and be able to get it MES on. I'll probably do 2 MES if I do the MES though, versus 1. It doesn't move nearly as much as the NASDAQ. Oh, you guys probably couldn't see this right here. Lower regression channel right here. If we can get below that and be oversold, and if we could get a bubble, a trade detector bubble, that'd be amazing. Ticking noise is showing us aggressive sellers on the tape, and when they're starting to get exhausted. So, it's feature in Bookmap is correlated with the ES and NASDAQ. I use it to time my entries for a little counter trend bounce. Pretty close down there. So we get one more push. All right, we're down. We're at the location. When we pop back down here by that low again, I'm probably gonna take a little counter trend, pop back the other way for a little 5-point move ish, something like that. What time frame, Bob? On a 1 minute, we're probably getting pretty close to the invalidation point for me. So Bob, if we break below on the 1 minute below 860, that'll be past the 786. I won't be looking for an ABC pattern up. Dang it. Had the right idea. I was just hoping. I was being picky. Hoping we come right back down for that low again. Then I was going to smack it. Might not want to give it to me. Stupid market. Hey, Raj, but look over here. Here's one push, second push, third push. If we come back up here again, I think we rip through it. We come back up in that zone again, I think we rip through it. Bust and go higher. You gotta get up there though. On the 5 minute, we're still making higher lows. So look, here's a low, higher low, higher low, slightly higher low, higher low. Well, still to be determined, but looking like this could be a higher low. So we'll see. Now we break that low. I'll change my tune a little bit. Until the meantime, hurry up and wait. Nah, you gotta be careful. The NQ it could be a wild beast when you get it right. It is fantastic. Yeah, BK, you're right. The channel is turning down. That is a fear of mine. But if I look at the structure in the market, I do think if we come back up here, back up in that zone, we're gonna punch through it. Is my base case. If we don't get back in that zone, then we don't have to worry about that. But if we do get up there, we're looking for the market to punch through it. Hey, look on the ES. We're back at VWAP again, too. Just below VWAP on the ES. Oil's only up 71 cents. So Nikkei is trying hard to get into that gap. Kospi still up 5.75%. Been like yesterday night. Bear flag on the short term. I see a potential little ABC pattern down. But we break this little B point right here. I think this has the makings of ABC pattern down. Does. Let me map this out. Let's see if we can hit this pattern if it ends up being busted. All right, short pattern completion would be 827. Assuming we break this low right here. We got to break that low. Which we may have just broke it. 864. Yeah, we did. We actually made a new low. So we validated that pattern. So if we do get back above 893 and a half, we'll say 894. We get above 894, the pattern is considered busted. A failed pattern. Because we already validated the pattern when we broke that low. Now, did break it by just a smidge. So what I might look to do is if we can break above that invalidation point of that pattern, I may look to go long on the Renko chart for the push back up towards the zone. That's an idea. That's an idea. Let's see if it'll play out. And don't forget to smash the lucky like button. We need about, what, 32 more likes to hit that minimum 100 like counter for the night. As I do appreciate each and every one of you that pushed it or is thinking about pushing it. come on, just hit it. Just, I'll smack it. You know, let's just double check. We have HSI open up here at 9:30. What about any other news? China new home prices, 9:30, 20 minutes. And China has some other news. It should all be low impact, but 9:30 and 10 o'clock, China has a little bit of news. So. Nikkei. Did Nikkei get into that? 989.74. Yeah, we did. Nikkei is into the gap now. Nikkei is coming down, trying to fill the gap. All right, let's see if we're going to make that ABC pattern. All right, ABC pattern completion, 827. We bounce up, I might short it. We bounce back to the EMAs, I might short. Trying to target that 827. Take a couple scalps down towards there, maybe. Maybe. I don't see any news on financial juice currently. I see some Japan news at what, 7:50 it came out, but that's long gone. I was thinking about shorting this. Now I'm like second guessing it. Second guessing. I was thinking about shorting this back around these EMAs, and I'm kind of getting cold feet here. Let's see. What did I say? 827? I'm feeling about this. Hey, Manuel, don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble with the wifey. Do appreciate you hanging out, though, but family's more important. You know, my charts are like all lagged out. That's weird. I see price above where the candle is. All right, so I lost on that last one. First loser of the night. I'm going to close out that poll. Let's see what you guys voted. What'd you guys vote? So 53% said tomorrow will pop after the PPI comes out. You don't trade evenings? Yeah, I trade every night. Even when I'm not on stream. Come on, keep on pushing. Push it. Please. Please and thank you. All right, we need a good Trump tweet in a good way for the markets. All right, invalidation points at 893. So if we invalidate that pattern, could we run all the way up to 920? Try to push this up a little bit more. Yeah, AMP. So NASDAQ did get over it. ES did not. From what I was looking at. Come on, push it. Push it. Man, the candles aren't updating with price. I don't know what's going on there. That's weird. I see the bid-ask line's moving. The candle's not moving. I mean, it moves, but it's just lagged. Oh, that's really weird. All right, I'm out. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Market. So I lost on the one trade. I realized, you know what? I'm wrong on it. Tried to play the short down to 827. And guess what? Now we know it's a failed pattern. How do we know? We busted it right above that price point. We're probably coming back towards that zone. We get in that zone, we're probably going to break. One test, two tests, three tests. We come up again, we're probably going to break through it. So let's go ahead and remove that drawing object. And let's see what happens when we get back around that area. Can we bing right through it? If you guys haven't yet, smash the like button. We need about 17 more likes. Again, I do truly appreciate each and every one of you guys smashing it. Nice little ripper. I could have got more out of it. I should have held it all the way up to about 920. But, you know, after I just had a loss. Hey, Bob, let's check. I know it's going to be close. We got to do our measure. Yeah, it is. Hey, Bob, we do have that ABC pattern on the 1 minute. A target on that is 947. But here's what I don't like. We have to break the B point before that pattern is validated. Oh, thank you, John. Thanks for smashing it. Yeah, smashing that like button's free, at least now. Though when inflation starts going back up, we're going to have to start charging for that. At least for now, you can hit it for free. You can smash it real good. Yeah. I see us break up here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We'd like to get another trade in. And yeah, still got the micro trade on as well. The one micro just kind of hanging out, going back and forth, up 84 bucks. Again, this is my overnight trade right here. I'm not planning for that to hit target while we're on stream. If it does, yeah, it's just a bonus. But tomorrow morning, I'll discuss where we're at in that trade. Do an update on it tomorrow during the stream. But yeah, if you guys don't know, I stream at 8 a.m. every morning, Monday through Friday. So if you guys do want to come hang out, make sure you're subscribed. Bell notifications turned on for all. Bam. Bam. All right, let's see. Are we going to bust through that zone or not? Are we going to be able to bust through it? Let's go back and look at the Nikkei and Kospi. Yeah, Nikkei is deeper. Like Nikkei is like, I'm going to fill that gap. Kospi's like, I think I'm going to go back up and run up here a little bit. So. Yeah, next month's like button is gonna come in hot. Oh, that's funny. Yes, market's having a hard time getting above this area up here. Are we gonna be able to break it? Regression channel at the moment is still sloping downward slightly. What about the ES? Yeah, ES still sloping downward. We're not too high up on the VWAP bands yet. Oh, hey, really, John? Hey, I'll go buy. We'll go buy 200 likes. Just so you have to show up. Now that would be funny. Hey, I wonder what we got last night for likes. Let's just see how far John may be off. Well, let's see. Content. Live. I don't see it. I think they moved it. Ooh, yesterday, hey, John, last night we got 157. So all we got to do is beat it by a little bit. You guys might have to stay on all night. Be that way till the end of the month. Jesse's probably at work. I actually might be driving home. I don't know if he gets off at 6 or 5. I don't know what time he gets off. He was on the stream earlier. I mean, not talking, but in the chat. Man, we gotta bust this area. Look, they ran it back up. I'm like, do we really want to go up there? Do we really want to make it up there? We shall see. Hey, John. Hey, your family, so you can go get him out. You can get him out of witness protection. I think he's good. So like now we're just kind of, are we going to be able to break? Again, we have a target above the zone. We come back in that zone. I think we're going to 947, which is that ABC pattern that Bob kept asking about. So can we get up there? Maybe. Maybe. We might be able to get it. I think we're going to get it. Question is, do I want to trade it? And that I don't have the answer to. I think I've only had 1 or 2 losing trades tonight so far. On the Renko chart, I'm using a 50 and 200 EMA. So the faster one is a 50. The slower one is a 200 EMA. Hey, Raj, I think there's a good chance that we do get the squeeze there. No, we've already hit the zone too many times. Once, twice, 3, almost a 4th, and now we're coming up again. So, and we look on Bookmap, we do have a little bit of orders. We talked about this a little bit earlier. Right here at 950, we have about 53 contracts. So 950 is right above our target too. So that big order could be attracting price right up there. And we'll see. I do like the fact that the Cosby is still pretty strong. Feel better if that Nikkei can start getting up as well. We get Nikkei to start popping up here a bit, I would feel better, but it is what it is. Let's look at the ES on 30 minutes. So at the end of the stream today at the power hour, we talked about this. I said, to me, this looks very constructive for that push up towards that gap being filled. I still believe so. Look, here's a low, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, potentially higher low here again. I still like that. I still like it a lot. The market's just taking a sweet old time to get up there. Market's like, I don't know if I want to do that. Come on, push it. We get back in that zone. I think we pop it. Again, you can see right here at the top of that zone is session highs. Right, CL like a pony. Crude oil is actually coming down a little bit. Look at Mr. CL. CL's pulling back here a bit. Hey Bob, well, hey, don't forget you might have to fire it up for London. If we can get 200 likes, John's already laid down the gauntlet. You guys are gonna be streaming tonight at London. So we only need another 102 likes. We've had 162 people in here right now. In total, we've had almost 1,000 people through the stream. So if everybody comes in and smashes that like button, we have a shot. All right, we're coming in that zone. We are in that zone now. I think we're gonna bust. I think it's gonna bust and go higher. Yeah, Bob loves London. All right, here we go. Let's see if we hit that ABC target we talked about, 947. I think we're going to get it. Punch through it. Let's go. China Central Bank injects. Well, hey, we do got some China news coming out here in about 2.5 minutes. And we do have the HSI opening up as well. The Hang Seng Index opens up here in just a bit. About 2 minutes. I just want to see that target hit. I'm not in it. But just go up there and hit my target, please. No, hey, Bob. Bob, don't talk like that about your family. Come on now. I think John had a swell idea. All right, here goes high of the session right here. We're about to pop it. ES is on the move as well. Right, here goes high of the session. If we look at ES trying to come up on the high of the session. Where the NASDAQ just broke high of the session. New session high is up 147. We still have not hit our target at 947 yet. Okay, let's see. We still have those orders up there. 54 contracts at 950. So right here at 950. Still there. Yeah, it got just above it. I think we're going at least 947. I mean, ideally, I think we're going all the way to fill the gap. Maybe not tonight while we're on stream, but London or hopefully before we come on stream tomorrow. And we'll talk about that trade in tomorrow's stream. Unless it hits target tonight, then I'll show you guys the micro trade. You know, hitting its target. But right now I'm up 125 on that one micro. So we made a new high, but we have not hit that ABC target yet. They're gonna tempt me to take another trade. Yeah, HSI gonna go open up here in about 30 seconds. I'm curious how that's gonna open up. I'm assuming it's gonna open up. That is an assumption. Yeah, let's say HSI is gonna open up here, gap up. Now we do have some economic data hitting right at the same time. All should be low impact. New home prices, fixed asset investment, GDP. So let's see. So HSI should be open. Yeah, HSI up 210 points. Big gap up. Still waiting for the economic data to post. Well, I said all this stuff. This stuff don't come in until 10. So we don't have new home prices. I was thinking all this data was at 9:30. Yeah, and Q's being a little bashful. It's scared. Come on, just put the number up. Osby still looks good. Nikkei needs to balance. HSI trying to pull back in that gap. And I still don't have that number up yet. We still did not hit the ABC target yet. Did not. Hey, so if we get the EMAs to cross on the Renko, bearish, and then cross to go back up, I'm probably going to take a swing for this target up here. And we do have more liquidity now at 30,000. So we only had 30 contracts or so up there earlier. Now we have 69 contracts. Yeah, courtesy of IBM. Yeah, IBM got smacked at A&P. Was not playing. They took IBM to the cleaners. They was not playing. Hold on, don't run without me. Do not run without me. Give me a shot. So target's what, 947? I'm going to front run it a little bit. I put my target right here at session highs, which is a little bit, it's kind of front running that ABC pattern. Pattern completes at 47. I'm trying to get out at 42-ish. If it doesn't come down and stop me out first. Stock was down 50%. Wow. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Please and thank you. I said push. All right, push up, I meant. I closed it. Closed it. All right, get back a little bit on that one. Still like that target up there. I'm going to give it another shot. So see if we're going to firm up here a little bit. And did we ever get that news out? Oh, minus 12.4%. It's not a good number. Wow. I did take another swing at this. Kind of FOMO'd that entry too. We're expecting negative 4.2. Previously 8.7. That's not good. That is not good. FOMO'd that entry on this. Close it. Close it before it's going to stop me out. That stinks. Last two got me. Last two got me. I still like that move up there. I'll probably give it another shot. Let's see how far we're going to drop before we turn around. Exercise coming out a little bit. Ooh, look at Nikkei. Nikkei is still trying to go down there and fill the gap. Cosby might be trying to roll over here a bit too. Crude oil. Crude oil's not doing a whole lot. Yeah. Hey, Raj, about 25% froth. That was pretty nasty. Now, the invalidation point on that ABC pattern up here isn't until way down here at 860. So be well aware of that. Need to get up there. Can they lose it? I'm gonna get one more shot on the holy crap on this NASDAQ. Got in, that sucker just shot up instantly. All right, let's see if we can go up there and get some of that money back. I'm gonna put it a little bit above that session high. Yeah, channel turn back up, Raj or BK. Yep, a little bit. I need just to go up there and hit my target. Hit the target at 47. Come on, do me a solid here. Sooner it does it, the better. Come on. Hate that. Hey, where it's like chuck. Yeah, high necks. Hey, how'd that end up finishing out today, Raj? Let's see. Wow, I was up 27%. Holy smokes. Wow. All right, let's come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. This will go up there and hit my target. It'll make up those last two losses plus a little extra. No, I don't usually trail it. I do worse when I trail. I'll move my stop to break even sometimes. I go through periods where I use a break even and I dislike it again. I get wicked out and then it just runs to my target. And that frustrates me and can cause me to go on tilt pretty easily. So come on, just go a little bit more. Target. Just get it. All right, where's that second deviation band? Second deviation band's at 959, which is above my target. So second deviation band's up here. That's going to be above the target. Target I'm trying to get out about 943. ABC target's at 947. Let's get it. Let's do it. I tell you about tilting. Yeah, it's not good. The evil demons come out. Go in smash button mode. Don't need any setup to take a trade in tilt mode. Not fun. All right, come on. Let's pop it here. Just get my target, please. A little bit higher. Up, up, up. Please. Starting to get nervous about this coming back and hitting me. Probably because the last two trades I think I lost on, so I don't want to start digging myself in a ditch. Start digging in the ditch. I'm like, dang it. Should have taken the profits. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, new session highs. New session highs. We still have not hit that ABC target at 947. I was front running the ABC target. Hey, they pulled that liquidity on the NASDAQ. Look, they pulled the liquidity, so now we're probably going up there. Some of that resistance has been removed. We only have 37 contracts. And where we said we had 60 contracts At 30,000, we're back down to 38 contracts. So they're manipulating the markets again. Oh, thanks, Raj. So again, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. So it took 2 losses and that 1 win made up for both those losses plus a little extra. Good thing I got my target. They dropping it. Drop it like it's hot. Doot, doot, doot. And it really stinks, though. We just barely missed hitting that ABC target. Now the pattern's not busted unless we go all the way down to here. But yeah, that's pretty close to hitting the target, and then we reject back down. That's not good. Let's go see, has Nikkei filled the gap yet? Not yet. Size not looking bad. Cosby's starting to weaken here a little bit, but nothing crazy yet. Nothing crazy to be concerned with yet with that. I still like the target at 947. And regression channels are sloping upward. That holds true for the ES as well. The channel sloping upward. I like to see us go up there and fill the gap. Bam, gap filled, and then drop if you want to drop. I'd be cool with that. Just hurry up and get up there. Yeah, I think small losses do pay off. On the right, it's a Ninja Renko chart. You can download the bar type for free. So if we go, let's see if Nightbot will post the link. Then I'll click on the link myself. I just clicked on the link. It'll bring it to a page like this. I have no affiliations with them. I just use the product. Right here, the free one. Free to download, free to use. So, I'm smacking it down pretty good. Smacking it. Huh. Yeah, let's go look. That's still holding up right now. Nikkei is not looking so hot. Nikkei looks like it wants to fill the gap. Personally, but we'll see. No, I'm in that micro at 866. 866 and a half. I entered it earlier on the stream. Hey, Russell's in the red right now. Dow's up 10. ES is up 7. NASDAQ's up 107. Or was 107. So look, the invalidation point for that ABC target up here, down here at 860. So yeah, it's having a hard time breaking 6703, Eric, on the ES. I still think it's just building calls. You know, the more times we keep coming up and not busting it, the more likely it's going to break. It's just not there yet. It'll get there. Don't you worry. We will get there. Sooner or later. Yeah, am I taking another long up towards it? I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I'm holding the long overnight. So the micro trade I put on is planned to hold overnight. I did not plan for that trade to hit target while we're on stream. If it does, great. But I'm looking for the gap fill. I'm front running the gap fill. And for me, this is just icing on the cake. If this goes up there and hits target, I can be up $300 and something, and hopefully it hits target while I'm sleeping. That way I can make money while I sleep. Now, sometimes I wake up and it didn't hit target. I'm red, but I have a pretty good hit rate on those trades. The key is don't get too big. Otherwise, you won't be able to sleep. Like, I can't go to bed with a full NQ contract on. I can go to bed with the ES contract on, which I don't like to do, but I can. MES and MNQ. I really don't like to go to bed with more than 6 MNQ on because I can still wake up pretty ugly. So I try not to get the position size too big at night on those. I've waken up to some doozers in the past. SPX long, nice. Let's see if it gets it. Hey, what's your target on the SPX? Well, look at something real quick. $75, $70, $7,600. All right, let's go look at something real quick. That was weird. Let's look. Hope I'm not getting a cold. 30 minutes. Like my nose is getting stuffy. Let's go look at the SPX real quick. Hey, so look, we have call resistance up here at 7,600. So you said you're trying to get out at 70 to 7,600. I don't mind it. I kind of like it. I kind of like that. We'll see if we can work our way up there. Yeah, man, we kind of slowed down up here too. Slowed down for a hot minute. The market is moving slowly or barely moving. At the top 9 or 10 hours ago. Hey, you know, sometimes you can buy high and sell higher. We're going to cross our fingers and hope that's going to be the outcome. Hey, AR-15, what's up? Or 8 Patriots. TP at 63-ish. Oh, we're trying to rip back up. We're still trying to hit that target. 947. 947 is still in play. 947 still in play. I likes it. See if we can get it. From Friday till Monday. Yeah, that could be dangerous over the weekend. Especially with what's going on in the Middle East. Oh, boy. Gotta be careful with that. I want to say NASDAQ just blaze up. Just let Trump come out and say something good. Get a big old screaming push up. hit my target on that M&Q, and maybe I'll look to flip it and go short for a little move on the way down tonight. That'd be fantastic. I don't think that's a likely path, but we can still dream. Yeah, sending out tweets over the weekend. Hey, good news though, Tom. The market doesn't move over the weekend, so you're kind of safe from that in a sense. So. Hey, Paul, why are you having a heart attack tonight? Out of frustrations or what? Because the market is moving slow. Yeah, he tweets day and night. Every time he wakes up to go to the bathroom, he's like, oh man, I gotta go. I gotta put something out there. Not Asia price action lately. Hey, Paul, so what's the line in the sand for tomorrow? Do you have the level already? Or do you have to wait till the morning? NAS is just different. It whips around a lot more. So that could be good and bad. If you're on the right side of it, it's good. If you're on the wrong side of it, it's not so good. Yeah, Ghost Riders, probably. Probably. We're in limbo. Oh boy. Well, hey, Paul, hopefully we're in limbo up to those gaps being filled. That way I can quit talking about the gaps being filled, get that out of my mind and move on. Because I am leaning more towards those gaps being filled, which gives me a slight bias to the upside. So. Hey, Paul, the NASDAQ already got the CPI high. The ES did not yet. So you see ES never made the CPI high tonight. But look at the NASDAQ right here. NASDAQ did. So. $9.10 may go in your weekly. Hope they just squeeze it. I see they're gonna push it up or what. Hey, Manuel, good night. See you in the morning, hopefully. All right, let's see. Are we gonna finally get that 947? Jeez. Now we have another pattern in play too. So we have the ABC pattern from here, the A to B leg, and then the B to C leg. They were projecting the 947, but now we also have an additional pattern. A to B, B to C, and we project up here for D at 976. So if we can get above that 947, we really got to break that high right there. We break this high here. It then validates the pattern that takes us to 976. I don't know that we make it up there while we're on stream tonight, but we may. We could get lucky. We could get lucky and make it. Possibly. Maybe. So we get 947 is the next target I'm looking for. Then above that, 976. Let's see if we can get them. Break even. Hey, break even is better than a loss. I'll take a break even any day over a loss. So 4 hours where you can't sell. That's horrible. All right, here goes high of the session, about the bust. 944 is high of session. 947 is that first ABC pattern completion. Let's see if we're going to get it. Kind of wish I would have traded it down here, but hindsight's 2020. I think the NASDAQ's going to have at least one more break on the 5 minute. I like this pattern. Strong push and then like a consolidation. But then it usually leads to another dump back down too. So that push up will be enough to fill the gap. Or at least enough to hit my target into my micro. So that micro trade I still have on is, I got one micro, is up 143 at the moment. So put that trade on earlier in the stream. Good looking out, Chris. Smash that lucky like button, guys and gals. Man, we're having a hard time to get there at 944. Man, my nose is stuffed up. I gotta charge my battery for my e-foil. Can we get it? Can they do it? Do it. That's why you should always trade from a localized exchange. Same thing with the Forex market. The banks make the prices, make the spreads. Gold looks like it's melting. Let's go look at it. Let's see. GC. Oh, yeah. Gold's going down here a little bit. Crude oil's on the move back up. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. So, let's see what I think Jesse said he's home. He's home. Oh, we had the ABC target. First one hit. Let's see if we can bring Jesse on. Let's see. What's Jesse been up to? Yeah, I used to trade Forex too. Let's see if we're going to smash those targets. Can we get it? All right, let's see. Gotta switch this. All right. Let's see what Jesse has to say. All right. Jesse, you are now live.
All right. Sorry I'm late, people. Let's see. Hold on. Let me mute some stuff.
That's right. We'll let you off the hook this time.
Yeah, so I got off work late, and then the wife had to go to the grocery store for something for the dinner, and then, oh, man. Anyways, I'm here now.
Hey, 976. Are we going to get it? We got ABC pattern up there. We already hit the first ABC pattern at 947, which I took a couple trades towards it.
Let me see.
I'm going to remove that off my chart. Oh, China news just hit. It must be 10 o'clock. China news hitting the tape.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock, so.
Yeah, I just seen through Forex or through Financial Juice.
Yeah, GDP, Q. Oh, wow. Whole bunch. Yep. You're right.
Let's see if it still says pending. Here, I just see it flashing through financial juice. So I'll come back and check that. Look at the overseas markets. I don't know if you saw, Jesse, but
No, I don't actually have access to see those, so I could benefit from.
Nikkei's up 547
Whoa.
points. It was up more. HSI is up 344 at 1.44%. The Kospi's up 455 points, up 6.65%.
All right. Do we know what's driving all that?
ASML has earnings out tomorrow before the bell.
Oh, okay. So they're buying the rumor.
Maybe. Well, let's see ASML. Did it move up after hours? Let's look.
Hey, Paul. Good to see you. Let me just say hi to people here. Raj, Frank. I know I missed a bunch of people. Hold on. The chat's moving. Oh, crap. Ace Trades. What's up? Yeah, Mike trades at night.
Trade every night.
Especially years ago. He trades every night. I think you mean streaming. Yeah. He's back. He's back in the evenings. Yeah. I had to twist his arm.
I don't know about every evening, but getting carried away now.
Oh, what's up, Tom, Chris, Yoda, Spaces? Good to see you guys. DJ Case Online. That's a new name. BK, what's up? If I missed you, say hi in the chat, everybody, and let's hit the like button. Let's get the party started.
Yeah. You missed me.
What's up, Mike? Good to see you, buddy.
Hi to everybody else but me. That's it. We're getting him out of here.
Oh, man.
Channel on the left? Mike, your channel on the left again. Yeah, we're not quite at the upper part of it. We're up there by it, but we haven't violated the upper level yet. And I'm really looking for 976 now, which, hey, Jesse, you weren't on here earlier, but
I was watching and listening.
I got this one micro up 170. I'm front running that gap fill. This is my overnight trade just to let it run while I sleep. And we'll see what happens. Or if it hits target while we're on stream, that's fine. But when I put that trade on, it's intended to be out there all night.
So you're front running it by how much? If it were me, I'd be just targeting 39. That's where I would put it.
I'm about 36.
Okay. All right. So yeah. All right. Good.
Yeah. The bigger the target, the more I front run it.
Yeah. I like it.
So, we'll see. We shall see.
I mean, 36 would be equivalent to the, we almost filled that gap that night, but didn't quite get there.
Didn't get there. We almost did. I thought we were going to run up there Sunday night and get it, but smack right back down.
Yeah. The CPI didn't even get us there, right? So let's see if PPI can.
Well, hey, a lot of times, so here's what's scary. So CPI, we blasted up. A lot of times PPI will do the opposite. So, is PPI going to tank us tomorrow? And we got Wash again tomorrow too.
MP says that sorry is not acceptable for me being late. So he wants a profit share.
Hey, I agree, MP. I was going to suggest that too.
Hey, as long as I can give you guys half of my blow ups too. I mean, that's only
No. We only get the good, no bad. You keep the bad. We don't want none of that bad juju over here. You just keep that. We want all the good.
Oh, shoot. I missed Raj saying good night. If you're still here, Raj, good night, my friend.
Oh, yeah, I did too. Good night, Raj. I still don't see it. I just know because you said it.
The chat moved quite a bit there real quick. So I missed
some.
Oh, Pamela in the house. What's up, Pam? Oh, man.
I know. I want to see us at a target.
Just looking at my 15-minute volume profile chart here, and it's just been up all night.
Yeah, but like all day long, I was looking for that gap to be filled. And what I really liked today, which I probably didn't talk about it enough. I mentioned it earlier in the stream today. But the fact that we had this double bottom one, bottom two, we broke the neckline. We did hit target, but to me, this was a pretty good solid bottom that we put in today. Yeah. I thought we could start working our way towards filling that gap. And I really thought after the CPI came out the way it was, even when we came down, I thought we were going to go back up a little bit stronger today, but the market had other plans, I guess.
Oh no, Apple's got some sports equipment on and he needs a 50 points down.
Uh-oh.
Hey, actually, I'm actually, my sim account is in some pain right now too, Apple.
How much pain?
A lot of pain. It's down 8 grand right now. Yeah.
8 grand.
So what I told myself is, so I have this problem.
Hi, my name's Jesse.
Yeah. I don't know how many of you can relate to this, but I have this problem where every time I friggin' pass an eval and I get funded, like day number 1 is a disaster, right? It's like the day before I get a payout. So anyways, so like Mike was saying earlier, I passed that Lucid account this morning. They activated it right away. And I did take a couple quick little scalps just to, wet the feet. But tonight I said, you know what? I'm just gonna fool around on the sim account. I do not want to mess up.
Smart choice.
And look what would have happened to me, right?
Hey, we almost had that target, 976.
Yeah, it's going.
Let's get it.
It's going.
Let's get it.
So I don't know if anybody else can relate to that day number 1, debacle.
I think majority of people I talk to have the same issue.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just you. I mean, the first day is just a mother. It's like, because you want to do so good that, you get derailed, and then next thing you know, it's a hot mess going on.
Uh-huh.
So,
But anyways, I was pretty proud of my trading on that Lucid account. I did not full port. I did not get lucky. I literally traded 1 to 2 contracts at a time, and I just had several huge trades. Huge. I guess you could say those were lucky, but it's not like I put on 10 and just got lucky, I didn't treat it like Apex.
Yeah, China GDP 4.3 at missed.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the urban investment year to date, year over year, not good. It's down 5.7%.
I just want to see this run, fill the gap. Let's fill the gap tonight. Let's get it out of the way. And then tomorrow we can start fresh. 976 puts us close to the second deviation. Oh, yeah, you're right. Hey, BK, good eye on that. BK's been catching those plays quite a bit. That and the bubbles.
Of course, that thing will keep moving if we just stay here and hang out a little bit.
Yeah, but it's pretty darn close. Like,
it's at 80 right now on my chart, but close enough, right? Yeah, it's at exactly 80.
Huh. Let's just make sure that's...
The gap, Paul, is over at, let me go, I'll tell you right now.
I think it's 68.5.
The gap fill would be exactly, yeah, well, my lines,
68.5.
Yeah.
30,000 is 68.5.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see if we get there. Yeah, I got the second deviation band at 80.22 as well. That's right in the ballpark, though, still. You don't have to be exactly on that, but right in that area is good areas to start.
I mean, it probably ticked up there after he typed that. I mean, it moves, so.
How long have you guys been trading? I've been trading since 05. June or July of 05.
And me trading futures has been about 5 years now. Before that, just your typical stock stuff, momentum stocks. How about you, Carl? How long you been in the game?
I started this morning. John, don't tell everybody. Shh, that's our secret.
Oh, Paul's got a target at 65 too. Just a coincidence that it's a gap fill.
Yeah, I wouldn't play it that close to the gap fill myself. Because it would go 64, boom, and drop.
Eric.
And that still has a little ways for all-time highs. We still got a ways on the NQ for all-time highs. Let's look at that real quick. Yeah, so NQ from all-time high to the closing price, to the price we're at now, is still 3.6% away. And I like the MACD on the daily. I really think it's going to try to push, wants to push up and out. But
Yeah, it wants to bounce back off the 0 line.
what it looks like. Cosby took out the session highs as we speak. Nikkei, yeah. Oh, Nikkei's out. Oh, that's not much yet. So we'll see. Gotta get the gap filled.
What's up, Miss K? Hey, oh, you guys were joking around about started this morning. That's funny. I mean, we've all been there, right? We've all started at some point, but it reminded me of back when I met Mike. I think I was only trading futures. Like I was in my first few weeks when I met Mike.
Really?
It's been that long, dude.
Oh,
That's crazy.
that's nuts.
Yeah.
Time flies.
We go way back.
Time flies. Yeah, I just want to see that target hit. I want to see 976 hit. Bink. Get it. I'd like to see Trump come out and tweet something too. Something good.
I mean, we're right there. It's got to hit it.
We'd hope.
I mean, it's only 10 more points. Less than 10 points. Let's go. Oh, really, Paul? I've felt that way a couple times. I think we all go through that. I mean, man, the ups and downs are unbelievable. The emotional roller coaster is crazy.
It is. I will say it gets easier to deal with time, though.
Yeah,
like
Mike's
the
had to talk
times.
me off the ledge a couple times, right, bud?
Yeah, a little bit. Tell him to size down, size down, size down, size down.
I'm pretty sure there's been a couple times he was on the ledge with me too.
Yeah, I've been. I go through my rough spouts too. Last 3 months? I was on that. I was 2-3 months, man. I was having a horrible time. All right, hey, we did hit that ABC target. Man, I should have played it. But I was being a scaredy pants.
Hey, I know you're super good at recognizing those just by looking at a chart, but I'm not. So I'm actually writing an indicator that'll find those for me.
Yeah, that's pretty. I used to have it. So I wrote an indicator for TradeStation when I had it to help me recognize them. Actually, there was hold on a second. I want to find it.
Because the part that I want to be precise about is the pullback, and it's got to be the 38, right?
Yeah. So look, this is. Let's see. Oops. Hold
on. That's funny, John.
So hey, this is the book. This is the book. The guy had an AM radio station right there, and he talks about the ABC pattern. That's the guy I actually learned it from at first. That was the first.
Oh, it's backwards in the camera. What's the title of that?
Tom O'Brien, Time in the Trade.
Tom O'Brien.
It's a real basic book, but that's where I learned the ABC pattern. My friend was listening to some AM station. Like, yeah, listen to this guy talking about ABC. This, I was like, what the hell is the ABC pattern? I have no idea. And then every night, what I would do is I would eat dinner. Then at 6 o'clock, I'd go into my little third bedroom, and I would listen back to the radio thing and go over stocks and try to figure out what the heck he was talking about. And I'd do that until about 10 o'clock at night. Go to bed, get up early in the morning, go to work, come home, do it again.
Do it again.
Over the weekend.
And you're talking about the A to B equals C to D with the little 38% pullback in the middle, right?
Yeah, well, 38 to 78.6 what I look for. So
Oh boy.
I wonder what his rule actually is.
Yeah, that 78 would scare me. I don't know if I would take that.
No, hey, the first one we had tonight, Jesse, look at this. So
I know it happens, but you got to admit, man, you'd be thinking, oh, we're going to go sweep that low.
No, look right there. 786. So look, you don't have to trade it right there. You wait till you get confirmation you're going to come up, then trade it as you start getting up there. Bob was asking about that earlier. That was the first ABC pattern that we drew out tonight. Went just like this. A to B.
Yeah.
And that was that first target at 947, 948. So
having this drawn for me over and over again, because I'm really good at trading the pullbacks when we're trending. I mean, that's my steak and potatoes, so to speak.
Yeah.
But where I get caught up is when it's going to retrace a little bit further, or a lot further, double.
I'm trying to see if in this book he talks about the 38% retracement, or if that was something I found in all my back testing over the years. I can't remember.
Well, that's part of the Dow theories too. That guy from the whatever 1700s or whatever the old man. I was watching a video about that today, actually. So you may have combined a couple things. I don't know, but I'm gonna.
No, I don't know. Like, I didn't really pay attention too much to the Dow, so I don't think. Was it Charles Dow? Was that his name?
I think so. Yeah.
I could be wrong. I don't think I've watched too much stuff on him. Not too much.
Yeah, apparently he never officially documented his market structure theories, but it was documented by other people around him, and it's what we've come to know as higher highs, lower lows, all that kind of stuff with the retracements and all that. So
Jesse Livermore I really liked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah, hey, so in this book he doesn't talks about Fibonacci retracements and stuff as well, but he doesn't talk about the A to B leg or the B to C leg being 38% retracement. At least I don't see it as I'm skimming through the book real quick. I don't know. It's been a while, but yeah.
And so when you're looking for those patterns, if it breaks the what is it, 78.6?
Yeah, I no longer look at it.
Yeah, if it breaks that, it's broken, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, well, it's just not valid. So I wouldn't consider it broken because if the pattern was never validated, so we have to take out the B point. So anybody that's wondering what the heck we're talking about.
Yeah, let's draw one out real quick.
Yeah. So it'd be something like this. So first you get, and this could work up or down. We'll do this one up. But here's the impulse leg up. So then what I'm looking for is you want to pull a Fibonacci retracement. Well, you know what? You guys might not be able to see that, huh? Is it cut off?
It's good. You're good.
I'll move it over here anyways. All right, so what you want to do is pull a Fibonacci retracement once you see the impulse move. Now I start looking. I want to see this next leg, all right? If this is the A to B leg, then I want to see the B to C leg, meaning this leg here come down a minimum 38% and do not exceed the 78.6 retracement. Anywhere in this area, I want to see the market start to turn and come back up. Now the pattern is not validated until we break above the B point. So if the market did something like this and then came down, this isn't a failed pattern because
that's a double top, right?
No, because we didn't come up and make it equal high.
Oh, I gotcha. It could still be a valid pattern. We're just having some chop. Yeah.
Yeah, until it breaks the 786, I'm no longer looking at that as a potential ABC pattern. So and the pattern would not be valid. It wouldn't be a busted pattern. It just never would have been a valid pattern because we never took out the B point. So easy peasy. And the same thing could be applied to the downside.
Yeah, and so then that final leg has to be the same, the target is the same measurement as the original A to B.
Yeah, because if you grab your Fibonacci extension tool, watch, we'll do this. I'll pull it. Oops. I hear it popping up. All right, here's the A to B leg, the B to C leg. So how do we know how far down to look for the completion of that? All right, the completion, watch. I'll show you one.
The other Fibonacci tool called the extension.
Yeah, but watch this. So I just copied this leg here. And watch, I'll extend it right there off the end. Yeah. Now watch, I'll grab the Fibonacci extension tool. It'll go like this, A to B. And look, the 100%, they meet in the same location. That's all we're doing. If we can move this far in an impulse leg after the correction's over, why would we not think that we can have an equal distance move? The market's already proven it can move that far. So that's kind of the theory behind it.
Yep. The only thing that gets me sometimes is if we've got a big GEX level in the way, or we've got
it doesn't matter with the pattern. It doesn't matter with the pattern.
Orders.
Doesn't matter with the pattern. So the GEX levels and everything else are just supporting, or maybe cause you not to take the trade, but it doesn't. Or,
I meant get out early.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Really get out before you don't have an opportunity to get out.
Yeah, exactly.
So Benjamin says, sent a report card. Hey, Benjamin, your report card earlier came in way after the stream was over earlier, which was really weird. Let's go see if I can find it. See if I can find his new report card. So all good stuff.
Hey, John, the entry is once it breaks the B point.
Well, I modified it.
Or you wait till the pullback, right? Oh, well.
So the pattern's not validated until it breaks the B point. Yeah. So that's why as it comes back up, once it breaks the 786, I'll look to get in, then I can put target 1 at the B point, then look for the runner for the target for the pattern completion. So just know if you get in before that, the pattern's not truly validated. You can still get in. It's just not as high of a probability. And that's where I have a problem front running my signals.
And me too. I get in on those little 38%, retracements in an up move or a down move, and over and over and over. They work a lot of the times until they don't, until it's turning around the market, and then bye-bye.
Sitcom strikes. That's weird. I don't see it. Hey, Benjamin, I can't find your email. That's nuts. Let's see this.
Hey, Robert. Yeah, that's potentially, yeah. But in order to, they've done a good job so far. They've taken out a whole bunch of previous swing highs, but we still have yesterday's high, the gap fill. They might be trying to shake those people out.
Micro trade is doing pretty good, up 200 on it, or was up 200.
How many do you have on there?
Just one.
Oh wow, $200 with one micro. Let's go.
Yeah, but if it hits target, it should be about 350, 360. That's the kind of trades I like to do while I'm sleeping at night.
Yeah.
Because then it's, the market can be working for me while I'm sleeping. I can only be up so many hours out of the day, or I can only sleep. Yeah, I can only be awake so many hours out of the day. So, and I had to adapt to that because working a full-time job, I wanted to be able to accept the opportunities that the market could give me. And because I'm working so much, I didn't have the luxury to trade all day long. Yeah, there's no sleeping and trading. That's a fact. Hey, fun fact. I've been going back watching the tape of a lot of my trades. So I condense all my trades. Actually, I haven't done it recently, but I have been. I've just been really busy lately. But I like to take all my trades for the week, condense them into a video, and then I rewatch the video on the weekend. I've fallen asleep. And order fill, I wake up and I look. It's exactly the screen of what I normally would see. I'm like, what am I in? One time I was clicking, trying to close it. It went closed because it was a video playing. So hitting the close button isn't helping. Hey, BK, the ABC pattern was the first pattern I ever learned. The second pattern was the Gartley. So I knew how to do a retracement, and I knew how to do an ABC pattern, and that was all the patterns I knew. Then I learned about the Gartley, then the butterfly, and stuff like that. No, T-Coop, it was flat rate. And I was the #1 producer in the shop. I'd get there, I'd be the first one to get there. I'd work through lunch, last one to leave. Oh, I didn't get to tell you today. I'll tell you after the stream, Jesse. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Hey, Atomic's asking if you're back to late night every night.
Nah, not every night. Like I don't know if I will. I doubt I will tomorrow night. I want to go ride my E4. I gotta charge it up still. I gotta go charge up my battery.
I'll twist his arm as often as I can, folks.
I want to go ride my E4.
Good night, real estate.
Yeah, good night, real estate. What time is it right now? Oh, 10:24. That's not too bad. Let's see.
You're gonna go out on the water tomorrow, huh?
Thinking. I want to. I didn't check the weather yet, but maybe I should do that first. Got bubbles on the ES? Oh boy.
Oh, I got my ES charts covered.
Oh yeah, we do, BK. Hey, BK, but where this bubble is, I don't like it as much. I'd like it better if it was outside the regression channel or closer towards the top of it. So this one I don't like as much. I mean, it is right near a prior little high, but I'd like to see a little bit more exhaustion before I see it. But yeah, still good eye on that. Oh man. Hey Jessica, can you hold down the fort for a minute? I want to go put my battery on the charge.
Get her charging.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'll be back.
Okay, so I moved that chart out of the way so I can see my ES. Oh yeah, so that's the kind of bubble that I would fade that, right? When you get a big buy bubble at the top of a move like that. In fact, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth's at. No, I don't want to trade the ES. ES is too slow at night, but that's my perfect setup for a short right there. A push up like that, take out the high, put in a new high, and then boom, a big green bubble. Okay, so that's a bunch of buy stop or stop orders, you know, because your stops are market orders which show up as positive delta. That's why the bubble is green. A lot of positive delta there. So that's a stop run if I ever seen one. So sometimes if you got enough active buyers to take control there, it'll keep pumping up, but more often than not, that's the end of a move. You can get a nice little short scalp off of those. Me, DJ, I pretty much only trade the NQ. I do keep the ES charts up. I have them in tabs in NinjaTrader just in case. Sometimes I got to use the ES to help me get out of a bad situation. So, for example, if now I probably shouldn't do this. Obviously, this is not financial advice. We're here for entertainment purposes only. But if I'm taking a bunch of heat on an NQ trade, if the ES is moving the same as NQ, I'll just add over on the ES. It's my way of tricking myself into thinking I'm not adding to my trade, right? Because I'm trying to break that bad habit of adding to a loser. So it's kind of my stupid way of saying I'm not adding to a loser. I'm getting in. Let's go. Oh man. Yeah, John, I love GC. Sure. I'll never forget that first time. Somebody, I think it was Coop. Coop, are you the one that tricked me? Convinced me to trade gold? That was hilarious. No, that was silver. That was silver, I think. Hey DJ, yeah, I don't use the volume profile from the ES for trading NQ, but I definitely use the options data from ES. You know, you guys can't see my other screens, but well, you're seeing Mike's screens right now, but I keep Mentor Q and Spot Gamma both open real big up on the monitors up above, and they're both, well, right now I'm looking at NASDAQ data on Mentor Q, but usually they're both set to different views of SPX and or ES. Yeah, ES has been a little, yeah, it's been moving. That's true. There was a period of time, what was that, like a week or two ago, guys, when ES and NQ were not correlated. Like they were moving opposite ways, and that was tripping me up.
Every time I say correlate, I think about that movie, The Big Short. They are correlated. Hey, so what were you talking about? Exhaustion. I was out there, had the headphones on. I could hear you say, "Oh, that's exhaustion move." If you've ever seen one.
Oh, the big green buy bubble at the top of that move on
right
ES.
Here. Yeah, to me, it's not enough of a push, like a straight leg. Like if that bubble was over here for me, like right here, I would see it. But because from here to here isn't really a big push. Because look, you had that push up here, a pullback. To me, it's not enough. That's what I was curious about.
Yeah, given the recent price action there, like ES is slow and it moves tiny little ATRs, right? So the fact that it took out the previous high, the high of the session, and right then, boom, a whole bunch of. All I was saying is that was a bunch of stops.
High of the session was over here though. We had already taken it out like 20 minutes before that.
Yeah, that.
We took out the high 20 minutes before this bubble showed up.
Oh yeah, what you?
That's
No,
why I was trying to wonder why you were saying exhaustion when I heard it.
no, I don't have that on mine. Do you have a wick somewhere that I'm not seeing? Oh yeah, look at that.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry, because my overnight highs don't start till 8 p.m. Sorry, guys. Sorry, my bad. But anyways, they took out that the prior high that we kind of rejected from, and then boom, big green bubble.
So I really like to see the green bubble if we can get it outside the regression channel too. Or at the top of the regression channel, I like that a lot more too.
Oh yeah. Because that could be a combination of stops plus people getting aggressive at the top of a move.
Yeah, yeah.
Dangerous combination for them.
I'm hoping they just keep ripping this bad boy.
I don't see why not. I mean, hey, we hit the 70. We're above. Well, where are we at? Okay, we got above 76. So whoever was calling out 76.
That was the ABC target. Thank you.
Yeah.
But BK was talking about the second deviation band, which now has moved up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's now at
it's playing keep
95.
Away.
It's at 95. But here's what I don't like. I don't like when we come up by it, then we start going sideways. I want to see a fast push into that band. Ideally for me. But typically they're pretty good locations to look for a little counter trend move.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the VWAP down there at 876. Which, what was the opening price tonight? Let's see. Wow, it's way down here. 805. I actually don't mind that. I heard you say, I was in there plugging the battery in. Hear you saying, yeah, I might put my money where my mouth is. I was like, oh, I hope he's not talking about the bubble I was looking at.
No, I was gonna short the ES. But
I know.
Then I was like, nah, it's too slow. I don't.
But I was thinking about if we're looking at the same bubble, I was like, oh, I hope he doesn't do it. I hope he doesn't do it. Because for me, that wasn't exhaustion. For me, I mean, maybe you look at it like that as it was, and I was like, oh, please don't do it. Please don't do it.
No, I don't think I said exhaustion. If I did, I misspoke. I meant stop run at the top of a move, buy bubble. I'm all if we were during the day, I'd probably take that. But
Yes.
I'd be stuck in that trade for hours. Like ES just doesn't go nowhere.
I mean, it does. It's been moving. It's up 13 points.
Ooh.
Well, actually, hey, look at the range. The range has been 23 points.
Yeah. Hey, Neo says the system knows that we are all going for the gap. That is very true.
That is a fact.
The system is going to try to grab those stops up there. Or targets, stops and targets. There's all kinds of interest.
Or make everybody think, hey, they're all going for a gap. We'll start pushing up there. Everyone will get long, and then we'll just dump it on them.
Yep, that too. Yep.
Trump will be like, oh, they're going to fill the gap. Let me put this tweet out real quick. Bam. Yep. Another nice, fine trade. Hey, Barry, did you get that one? Yeah, Dad, I got it. Thanks.
Hey, the system's smart enough to know this too. Check it out. Hey, if we get that gap fill and there's some aggressive buying delta that happens, the system's gonna, selling, right? Everybody starts shorting the gap fill. System's gonna rip their faces off.
Hey, a lot of times we hit the gap. We don't just hit the gap and turn. We really start pushing past that.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam, what's up?
Hey, Adam.
Pullbacks hit the 30s? Yeah, we might. Can't say I disagree with that.
I mean, we still have the friggin' call resistance 0 DTE, gamma wall. Everything's right there at 30,000 on the NQ.
And last week we closed pretty close up there. And I was like, are we going to have a hard time pushing over that? I was already thinking that over the weekend when I did the video. I was like, we have a hard time getting there. We just dump first and then we come back up there and get it. And then we end up gapping down Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see LCID BK news? Hey, what is LCID? It's not Lucid, right? Oh, wow. Holy crap. Yeah, that thing went down pretty good. Holy smokes. They've been doing... They've done some reverse splits trying to keep that stock alive and everything. At least it looks like it. See if we can find any reverse splits. Yeah, right there's one. What did you get? 10 to 1 to 10 split. Jeez. And the stock's down the pooper again. Not good.
Sending you a photo here, Mike. Let's see.
Make sure you're fully clothed.
Not that kind of photo. I just want to show you this area of interest, or POI, a point of interest here.
Oh, yeah. I like to see it rip and actually fail it. Just keep going past it.
Yeah.
Rip it up there. I really want to see that gap fill, but I don't think it's going to do it while we're on stream. That'd be pretty insane if it did. Yeah, that micro trade I got going is up 222 now. One contract.
Nice.
So I'm really hoping it hits target while I'm asleep. Well, and again, I'll update you guys on that price tomorrow morning on the stream. Unless it hits target tonight, then we won't have to talk about it tomorrow, but I didn't put the trade on thinking we'd hit target while we're on stream tonight. Again, just let it keep on crawling up there. But we're coming up trying to break that session high again. And let's go look real quick. Nikkei up 610. And they're at lunch, I think. HSI is up 314. Kospi's right here near session highs as well. Kospi's up 7%. Watching grass grow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't mind the ES. I like the ES.
So I've got this on my NQ chart. I have this, what I've got labeled as internal liquidity level up here at 30,040, and I'm trying to find where the heck where my indicator is pulling that from. 30,040. Where there must be a wick somewhere.
Yeah, it's that wick on Sunday night. That run up. You're probably looking right here. Candle body to candle wick, maybe that zone. Right here. That's a 30-minute, but I'm assuming that wick right there, maybe.
Oh, you know what it is? It's that high. It's the high of the set. Yeah. It's where we almost filled the gap. Okay. Wow. I think we're gonna fill this tonight, dude. Well, it depends on how long you're on here for, but
I don't know. I don't think we'll fill it while I'm still on here.
I'm hearing buyers right now. They're trying to push.
Yeah, at some point they're gonna pull it back. They can't just keep on ripping.
Don't say they can't.
They can't. I'm doing some reverse psychology on them. They're gonna try to prove me wrong. Little do they know, I have that M&Q trade on. Probably shouldn't say it too loud because they'll hear me. They'll quit moving up. That's weird.
Yeah, and then I got another internal liquidity at 73, and then my externals at 93.
Yeah, I'm debating on. I'm already in this trade.
Dude, we might wake up and take out 93.
Yeah, but if I wasn't in that M&Q right now, I'd probably start building a short position on the NASDAQ before I went to bed. But I'm already in a long, so I can't. I'm not going to go to bed with the NQ on, so I'm not daring to do that. That'd be a disaster.
This 93 goes all the way back to the 5th, July 5th. All right, that's where it is. That swing high right there.
Actually, you know what I could do if I want to get crazy with it? I could bump up the micros to 8, and then short it in Q. It would only be net 2 micros. Unless it hit my target up there. I just got ripping. Yeah, I don't want that. I can't do that. Yeah, hey Adam, or Adam is always on here. He's on here every day. Adam's on here every day. Or if not every day, pretty close. Pretty close. So,
Yeah, I must have missed something.
someone's saying that there's no giveaways on here.
Oh, Sinister's just busting. Okay, he says I'm busting your balls. All right. Play nice, fellas. Play nice.
Hey, see you later, Chris.
Yoda says, saw it on X today. A South Korean financial YouTuber was stabbed multiple. What the? Oh, no.
They should have been wearing a stat-proof vest.
He should have had a disclaimer at the top of his YouTube stream that says, not financial advice, entertainment only, trading is risky.
Hey, that's the problem that you pull out a knife to a gunfight.
Jeez.
But I got a knife.
Chris.
I got a
See ya,
gun.
Chris.
That'd be a problem.
Crazy, dude.
A lot of people can't take responsibility for their own mistakes. Like they made the choice. Like you make the choice by yourself.
Yeah.
Now, unless he said, "Hey, get in. You're going to be a multimillionaire. Take this trade," then that's a problem.
Yeah,
that'd be a big problem. He wins about 10 accounts a week. Hey, Hey, Sinister. Adam's won quite a few accounts for me too. He has we got to figure out how he does it.
Yeah, I've only won one thing in my whole life.
What's that?
It was a bike.
Nice.
It was a pretty big win, I'm not going to lie, but I was so pumped, man. That feeling of winning something when you've never won anything.
Hey, Lambo man. So my insurance agent, he's Asian. He goes, us Asians, we really like to gamble. I was like, really? I never really knew that. He's the one that told me about it. I was like, really? He goes, oh yeah. I told him about stocks. He goes, oh, I can't do that. I have a gambling problem. So he knows he has a gambling problem. I mean, he's the one that told me about it. So he says he wouldn't be good in the stock market. He says he likes to gamble too much. I was like, yeah, probably not good for you then.
Yeah, Yoda makes a good point about Kramer buying the IBM. Hey, John, I don't have a 4-hour chart. Maybe Mike can check it out.
On what?
John was saying it's looking like a inverse head and shoulders on the 4-hour.
On NASDAQ?
I don't know. He didn't mention that part.
Yeah, it could be. Left shoulder head, right shoulder.
Yeah. So that means this leg we're on right now could keep going up, right?
Hey, and that would be way above the gap. The gap fill is right here. Right here. That neck, that's about the neckline break. Actually, too, John, you can also look at this as an ABC pattern like this with a target 30,478.
Whoo-wee.
Yeah, almost back towards this high volume area. That's what's going to happen. My little micro is going to get out and be like, woohoo! Then it's going to be way up here. I'm like, dang it. And I'll be like, whoo, good thing I didn't short the NQ.
Hey, so what do we have catalyst wise for that? Let's look.
We have PPI tomorrow. We have wash tomorrow. I think that's it.
I mean, PPI could do it, but CPI ripped. So oftentimes that'll be the
often,
opposite,
not always, but often. You're right.
But if it does rip again, it could wick up that. I mean, I don't know about that high, but
well, hey, if you think about it, it's not much. So like the average range right now on the NASDAQ, 627 points. If we look at the range tonight, 240 points so far. So let's just map that out. Let's just see where that would take us.
Call it another 400 if we'd only go up from here.
So what did I say? 627. Hey, so look, that wouldn't quite put us up there. That put us up at about 370.
Close.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Maybe we overshoot it, a little overachiever. Yeah, I hope it doesn't just grind one direction all day tomorrow. That'd be bad. ABK, have a good night. Like, I don't like one directional moves.
I love those kind of days. I trade my best.
Forget those days. I hate them. I'm like, oh, we're going to turn. It's coming up. It's coming up. Bink, 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 bink. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. But it is what it is. If you guys haven't yet, don't forget to smash the lucky like button.
Yeah, we got 184 people on here. Wow. Nice. Say hi in the chat if you're new around here.
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat. Say hi. I mean, I think we're pretty nice guys.
Yeah, we're about to break into 30,000.
It's trying.
We're not far away. Is that ushering more buying? Let's go. Hey, the Mentor Q levels update yet? You know?
Don't. Well, maybe they. Oh, I
Hey,
don't
we
know.
might have a hard time getting up there. We have that call resistance up there. We have the call resistance up there.
That's at 30,000. Yeah, that's not showing on my NinjaTrader chart, so it hasn't updated yet. It's on their charts, but not.
Oh, it's on my Ninja. That's what I'm looking at.
On mine on my Ninja is down at 29,800.
No, that's a zero DT. Yeah, I'm saying.
But on their chart, they got the up on their website. Their NQ chart has them both at 30,000. So mine hasn't moved yet. I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of liking this 40 for a target. Where's the gap fill again?
30,000 and 68.5.
That's right, 68.
So that's making me think on this micro. Do I kill it early? Do I kill around that 30,000 because of that? Because of that call resistance level we have.
Yeah, I mean, not a bad idea.
Maybe about $60 less I'd make. If we make it up. I might. Hey, so I might end up killing that NASDAQ trade, that M&Q, around this call resistance level. I want to see how we get there. If we're up there while I'm on stream, I'll kill it. If not, then I won't. And one day max. Oh, that's from today though. Still. In the ES, we have call resistance at 76.30. That's enough to fill the gap on the ES. Yeah, hey John, that's a fact. I know as soon as I get out, that sucker's just gonna rip.
Uh-huh.
At the same time, I said, hey, if we get a quick squeeze up, I wouldn't mind shorting it up here either for an overnight trade. If we get that 30,000 before I go to bed, get that 30,000, I'll get out and I'll flip it for a little short. Try to maybe replay that structure breakout point ish area. It's an idea. Do we need 76.15? We might get it. So far, the market's moving constructive for that. So we'll see. Knocking is the market pulse is a Bookmap indicator. It's correlated with the NASDAQ and S&P. So I got it set to positive 81 and negative 81. So we start pushing above that threshold. The faster the sound, the more aggressive the move. So I like to use it for a timing mechanism. Either timing to exit or to enter a counter trend scalp trade. So if we're knocking coming into an oversold area, like it's been a while now.
It's been, there we go.
I'm looking for a bigger one so I can show it. So it's easier to see. Like right here. So we start coming into an oversold area here. You start hearing do 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 do, and then you look for a bounce back the other way. So I can use that with how far away from the EMA are we, and how aggressive do the sellers or buyers sound as we're getting stretched away. So as the pace starts to slow down, you can look for a little counter trend pop back the other way, or if you're already in a short, move your stop aggressively or exit the trade. Is how I use it. So. Hey, stay broke. Have a good night.
Adam, good point, Adam.
And cause you to get into some trades sometimes too.
Yeah, it'll cause you to chase. That's for sure.
or be in the other room here. Oh crap.
What am I
Bam.
missing? What am I missing? Let me get
Bam.
in.
As soon as you get in, back to the way.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a god. I think that 30,000 might be a little hard for us to get through. I really do.
Hey, let me look at Bookmap. I haven't looked in a while. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of.
Yeah, we had those orders up there on Bookmap too. So we had the call resistance, and then we had the orders up here. It's gonna take a little time to probably push up and through that area. But hopefully it'll just scream through it. What do you think of the daily NQ chart? See, I don't see the head and shoulders pattern that you're talking about. Maybe left shoulder, head, right shoulder. But to me, that right shoulder is way too high if you're looking at this as a head and shoulders pattern. I think this chart wants to pop up here a little bit. If the NASDAQ can clear 30,083, then we have a little ABC pattern right here to 478. So, all right, MP, have a good night. So that's what that's the way I'm looking at it. Wrong, right, or indifferent. Just what I'm seeing currently. Kind of wish I would have got out of that M&Q. Could have got out up there and then flipped it short, like I said earlier. I was talking about wanting to be short, maybe the NASDAQ. Pull up the contracts to offset it, but didn't do it. Oh well. Too bad, too sad. Oh, Nikkei's at lunch right now. HSI is right here at session highs. Kospi's turning down from session highs a little bit. Oil's up $1.06. And I don't really see any new news recently about Iran. Any other markets move? Yeah, London's going to open, but not till a few more hours. And at 12 o'clock, a lot of times we'll get a spike one way or the other at 12 o'clock. But
Hey, Adam's asking about how you manage the trailing drawdown when it comes to risk management.
use micros. So if you use micros, so look, like even this trade I have on right now, this one is not in the funded accounts. Let's just assume it was. Let's assume this micro trade was in it. Let's say I was actually short right here instead of long. The most I'd be down is $200 and then it comes back. Or in this case, I'm up 200 something bucks, comes back. I stop out for break even. You're only going to lose $200 if that pushed you to a new high. That's not that bad. You can overcome $200. But if that was a mini, you're going to bust out because you lose too much of the drawdown.
Yeah, depending on your account size, that could take, like for me, for example, I trade 150 accounts, so 150K accounts. So if I was up 2K on a trade and let it come all the way back to break even, I just lost half my trailing drawdown.
So in micros, you just build it up to get over the buffer. And then once it quits trailing, then you can trade, either more micros or move the minis if you choose to. I found that way works the best for me.
My stupid computer has those little arrows down in the bottom right corner with the orange dot on it. So every time it does that, I know it's getting ready. It wants to reboot tonight when I'm sleeping.
Oh, shoot.
I hate it when that happens. I'm probably just going to do it myself before I go to bed tonight. So
you can just postpone it for a week.
I've already been doing that. It might not let me skip again.
Yeah, trade an EOD account. That's another way too. There's a lot of good EOD. There's a lot of, in the prop firm space, there's a lot of competition. Now, Alpha Futures going bye-bye. A little bit less competition, but you still have Apex, Tradeify, Lucid, Take Profit Trader. There's a lot of competition, a lot of good prop firms out there.
Well, with TPT, it's intraday when you get funded, so we got to be careful with that.
Yep. But even with the intraday drawdown, because of their payout policy, it's worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like nobody beats their payout policy. You have uncapped payouts. You can take out as much as you can make. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Let's see. Are we going to get a little pump here or something? What's going to happen? It's really slowed down.
Yeah. And I don't know if I want to place another trade. I got that micro trade on. I'm still in it. I'm kind of jonesing. I'm like, man, if I would have taken that off, I could have flipped it short for a little bit of a scalp down, but I still think we're going up there. I still think we want the gap fills. Yeah, hey, that's what I got, Adam. I got MFF Rapids and TBT accounts. Oh, and I got Lucid, and I got Tradeify, and I got Perdia, and I got Apex. So I got 6 different prop firms. No, Perdia is EOD, Adam. I'm waiting to get my live account set up with them. Actually, as soon as a live account set up, I can take a payout.
Okay, so here we go. I found that overlap, the trading session overlap thing here. Let's see. The 12 o'clock little bump we get sometimes is Eastern time. 12 a.m. is
Mike stop loss.
yeah. So it's basically it's like Sydney is kind of wrapping down the last 2 hours of their trade day. At the same time, Tokyo maybe coming back from lunch.
Tokyo comes back from lunch at 11:30.
Yeah, so that 11:30 to 12 area where we start getting
but
volume.
it's right at 12 though. Right at 12 we get a spike almost like clockwork.
Yeah. I don't know what it could be other than because there's no like, at least according to this map, there's no specific, market that opens or closes then.
Yeah.
But let's see.
I'm really kind of upset I didn't close that trade out up there. I thought I seen that call resistance up there. I think we're gonna end up busting it to fill that gap, but I could have took that risk off before I went to bed.
Yeah, but what are we down for off the high? Not very far.
Yeah, but I'm only at 198 on it now. And I might be like, I should have took the 198, but and again, tomorrow morning we'll talk about that trade on the live stream. Unless something crazy happens here, we run up there and hit target, which I don't think. Isn't it usually 11 o'clock that Mythor Q updates the levels?
Yeah, right around 11. Yep.
Kind of curious to see if that call resistance moved. I don't think it did. That call resistance been up there since last Friday. I know at least since last Friday. Might have been there before, but I know Friday it was there.
Let me see if any of my converted levels have moved. Let's give me 1 second. Because I convert the gamma stuff from NDX and also from QQQ.
Hey, see you later, John.
Yeah, nothing's really moved. Okay, we're above NDX. Yeah, the QQQ gamma wall and all that's down there too. So I'm assuming this stuff will update here in a few minutes.
I really wish I would have shorted that. Wish I would have got out of that and then shorted it. Kicking myself.
See you, John. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, see you, John. I wonder if I can actually see him.
Tom, yeah, mine's with Lucid. I mean, usually I'm trading with 5 TPT accounts, but I screwed the pooch on that the other night live here on the stream. And It's just outside my budget to spend $1,000 buying a new account. So I just have one Lucid account, 150K. So I'm trying to baby that thing along here.
Oh, hey, they moved them.
Did it move?
Yeah. Hey, we're above the 1-day max though. Hey, look, the call resistance now is all the way up here at 150. It moved up.
Yeah, mine haven't moved yet.
I just refreshed the charts. I reloaded historical data or Ninja Script or whatever. All right, so I like that. I like that. Because now it's up there above where the gap fill is.
Yeah.
I like it. I do think we're going to pull back here a little bit first. But I still like that gap fill. So we'll see how it all shakes out.
All right, when are these guys coming back from lunch?
I don't know.
You said 11:30, I think.
Yeah. I might jump off before then. Yeah, hey, this might be the pullback too. This might be all the pullback we get. I'm hoping. I don't know. I don't know. Now that we're up as high as we are, I don't know that I want the micro to pull back on me enough to add to it at this point because I'm already so much in the green. I would have rather it done it, right off the rip. So unfortunate, but it is what it is. So actually, I think for me, guys, I'm gonna call it here. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. I will be streaming, so I'll get the stream all set up for tomorrow. We'll talk about this micro trade. We'll see, did it hit my target while I'm sleeping or not? Do I kick myself for not taking profit when we're all the way up here tonight?
Again, I think you got it. I think you got it.
We'll see. We got the news coming out tomorrow, so we'll see. We shall see. So, hey, Spacey, right. See you later.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Mike. It was good to see you guys. I'll try to join again later this week when I'm off work if
thanks for
if
hanging
I'm
out.
able to. Yeah, thanks, dude.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out. All right, guys. Take care. Look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.